Tough case. Can't you see I'm busy? Yep, I'm busy. I'm busy what? 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 I've been working ever since the Italian boat fire. What are you talking about? What do you mean I'm the only guy available? I passed Egbert on my way over here. Oh, quit crying. You're a grown man. All right, I'll do it. Forget it. Just get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. What is this I hear about Egbert saying he's going to be elevated to grade 5? You political fish bait. You spineless worm. We got regulations. We got rules. Article 10, paragraph 2A, regarding proper elevation. Article 16, paragraph 21J, regarding caseloads. Well, obviously you do need to be reminded. It clearly states how many cases a guy can handle, including disasters, yes, and I am doing more than my job right now. I am. In fact, I am sure the committee would be very pleased to know about this current situation. Yes, they would. My caseload's into next week. You want a favor from me? Forget it. It'd take more than you got. Well, for openers, I want Monday off. And I want a well-written, richly deserved, long overdue recommendation for my elevation. Great. I'll be right up to pick it up. Just start writing. Oh, and one more thing. I'm getting tired of wearing all this black.
Honey? Oh, boy. Oh, God. Oh. Hello?
Zach, please don't!
Get out!
No!
Yes. Come on, come on.
What's happening?
I'm the telephone repairman, ma'am. Yeah.
Oh, great.
Your husband called.
My husband? No, I'm not married.
You're not married. Well, somebody from the house here gave the company a call and said the phone was out of order.
Is it working now?
Well, try it.
Oh, great. I gotta call a cab.
Yeah, where are you going?
Home.
Tool belts? Well, that's the thing of the past. What we got now is this electronic tool that goes right through the wire, clears out the lines. Yeah, it's the latest thing. Yeah.
Like, that bacteria they're using to eat up oil slicks.
Oil slicks?
Yeah, like in Anchorage.
Oh, well, yeah, like computer virus, telephone virus. That's very good.
Look, this isn't working. How long does it take?
Well, those little buggers are probably scraping their hearts away right now. Hello? Hello? Hello?
That was what I would do.
Well, they're like kids. You gotta kick them in the butt every now and then, all right?
If you don't let me go right this minute, I'm gonna call the police.
Excellent. Phone's out of order.
Who are you?
Look, I'll do anything you want, within limits, of course. Just don't hurt me.
Hey, lady? Lady?
To run like that.
Look, I'm not giving you any resistance, so please don't hurt me. Well, just a little if you must, but let me live. I just want to live.
Look, you've got us all wrong.
Of course. I wasn't thinking. It's money that you want. Well, I don't have very much. But as soon as the bank's open, I'll give you everything I've got. Just leave me enough for next month's rent.
All right, you just listen to me, okay? Now, we are not
No, don't
kidnapped.
touch me!
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Didn't mean to yell.
Okay.
It's new to me.
Yeah.
Who is she?
I have no idea. I thought she was your friend.
She's not my friend.
No?
What, you two got me here and now you don't know why? Are you taking the drugs you used to knock me out or
Honey,
something?
you listen to me. I'm not a druggie, you understand? I'm a goddamn Republican, and I'm not holding you hostage.
He's a telephone repairman.
Thank you.
Nonsense.
Nonsense? Okay, baby. How the hell did you get here?
You
How'd
toured
you
a couple of bunglers. And you can't get your acts or your stories together, so I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make myself a morning cup of coffee. Until then, I'm not talking to either one of you. Want some?
I think I like a drink.
You know, I just can't get my day started till I've had that first cup.
What's wrong?
I can't get the hot or the cold water to work.
What, do I look like a plumber? Okay. All right.
Maybe the bill wasn't paid.
Well, if you two got jobs, maybe you wouldn't be so desperate. Maybe you wouldn't have to do things like this.
Son of a bitch.
And you could get your bills paid.
Jobs? I am the best color stylist in this city. But whoever did your roots better get a day job.
Well, I have you know that Raphael does my hair.
Raphael? He hasn't done decent hair since the 70s.
Okay, ladies, let's listen up. There's no bottled water. I threw a couple of light switches. Nothing's working.
I want my coffee.
Jesus wants her coffee, huh? Guess what? Nothing's working.
Well, that's not my problem.
No?
And don't give me this cock and bull story about being some kind of repairman. I mean, you, I believe, work in a beauty salon. But you remind me of my last boyfriend.
Uh-huh. And what did he do before you made him poison himself, huh?
He was a salesman, just like you are.
Right.
I thought so. Now, maybe we can sit down and negotiate letting me out of here and unlocking the doors.
Locked doors. I'm out of here.
Bitch. Wait.
Hey, you can't just leave me.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Stop!
No kidding. Now listen to me. If this isn't your house, who the hell's is it?
Well, it's definitely not mine.
We know that, lady.
Are we trapped?
No, we're not. Everything's fine. Calm down. We're gonna get out.
What's the matter? Can't you even break the window?
Not one word. Jesus, woman.
You ever try to touch me again and you'll be singing in a boys' choir.
Nothing is working. There must have been a disaster or something, like a neuron bomb.
A neuron bomb?
Well, look out the window. Look out the window. Don't be ridiculous.
So?
Hey! Hey, you! Hey!
Hey! You're being blown!
Do you think he's deaf? Come on!
All right, hold it. Okay, let's try it all at once, all right? On the count of 3.
1, 2, 3! We're in here!
He's deaf. He's definitely deaf. All right. I'll be right back.
Where are you going? Hey! Hey, don't leave us!
All right, girls. Number 1, we got massive problems here. Number 2, nothing works. Number 3,
Are you
we
always
can't
such a
get
fountain of
Number
information
3,
and
we
wit?
can't get out.
Or do you make a
Jesus.
habit of stating the obvious?
What is your problem?
Well, the two of you to begin with.
Look, will you guys settle down, okay? You're not gonna get anywhere PMSing all over this house. Now, I seem to remember.
I'm surprised you remember your own name.
Will you shut up?
But I...
Just shut up! Shut up.
I'm scared.
Oh, don't be. Listen, everything's gonna be all right. You'll see. We're gonna get out of here. It's just a matter of when we get out of here. And the worst case scenario is we wait around for the owners to come home and then we walk out scot-free, right?
Well, what if they're on vacation?
Well,
Or what if they call the police? I don't want to get arrested and go to jail just because I slept in the wrong house.
I can't wait to call my lawyer. He'll take care of this whole nasty interlude. Of course, I won't be happy till I see you where you belong. Behind bars.
You bitch!
Pardon me, but only after the charges that are already mounting against
You're
you.
damn right I'm gonna hit her!
No, you promise? You promise you're not gonna hit her?
No, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, my,
Let
my.
go!
Oh, you feel so good. So good. You smell better than Kathy Vecchio did in grade school.
You are such a pig.
Yeah, pig. Pig. Now, don't walk away from me. Listen, I want you to know something. I love women, okay? I respect women, and I never hit a woman in my life. But in this case, I can make an exception. You understand, honey?
Hey, look, I'm really sorry about
Yeah.
hitting you.
This is really mysterious, huh? I hate mysteries.
Why the hell are we here?
Well, we obviously didn't stroll in here arm in arm singing Break On Through the Other Side, did we, huh?
I got it.
What?
You gotta promise me that you're not gonna think it's crazy.
Oh, what? I'm gonna think something's crazy around you?
Maybe we're dreaming.
Crazy. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm awake. All right, look, I'm sorry. Go ahead, explain yourself.
Okay, look, maybe we're all asleep and what's really happening is that we're dreaming each other.
Dreaming each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me
Hey.
get this straight. I pinch you, you get to wake up, and I'm stuck here with the Dairy Queen, right?
Hey, maybe we'll all wake up. Haven't you ever been in the middle of a dream and wanted it to end?
My second marriage, yeah, sure. Sit down. Now listen, since we've been sleeping together and dreaming together here, I think you should know my name. It's Jack Maxwell.
Amy Bud.
Amy Butt?
Bud.
Oh, Bud.
Rosebud.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice, yeah. So who's gonna tell our friend in there?
Well, I guess since it's my idea, I will.
No, you know, I'm thinking here, Amy, right? I'm thinking maybe we don't need her. I mean, maybe you and I would just kind of lie down together, start the dreaming thing, and then just pop back into our own beds.
Yeah, but what if we leave and she gets stuck here?
Good.
Or maybe we need her to leave with us or it won't work. Maybe it has to be a group effort.
You know, I don't know whether to be amazed at your mind or laugh at it.
Yeah, a lot of guys feel that way.
Right.
Some women too. But you like it? You think it's a
Oh,
good
yeah,
idea?
good idea.
Great.
You know, before we start the dreaming thing, why don't you give me your phone number, and when I wake up, I'll give you a call.
I'm kind of dating someone right now.
Kinda?
Thanks anyway. I think I'm gonna...
Yeah, sure. Oh, yes. Ooh, Jack.
Hi.
What?
I haven't had a chance to meet you. My name's Amy.
Margot Turner.
I'm really sorry what I said about your hair. It really does look nice.
No, it doesn't. I did it myself, and it shows. That's why I reacted the way I did.
No, it doesn't look bad. Really. When we get out of here, I'd be happy to do it for you.
You would?
Yeah. It'll be on me.
Of course, we gotta get out of here first.
I've got an idea.
My mind's a blank.
Well, what we're gonna do is...
Dreaming? That's the most bizarre thing I've ever heard.
You can't be serious.
Look, it's not a bad idea. She's just overreactionary, that's all.
Can you think of anything better?
Right now, my mind is like Teflon. Nothing's sticking to it.
What?
It's a joke. Teflon sticking, right? You know?
Well, on second thought, what harm can it do? So, how are we gonna do this?
Well, don't look at me. It's her idea.
Oh,
Okay, well, we'll all get comfortable. Close our eyes. Relax and see what happens.
Now what?
Okay, we close our eyes, relax, and try to sleep. If we're dreaming, we should all wake up back where we started. Unless, of course, we end up in a dream within a dream, which means that I guess that we should probably... It was really nice meeting you both. I really hope that we get to meet each other when we wake up. Okay, close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And relax all the tension in your body. If you're really tense, then make your body even more tense and relax.
Something wrong here. Something wrong.
Are you feeling ill?
No. No, it's just these bizarre pictures coming in at me.
What kind of pictures?
Amy? Have you got any idea how you got here?
It's embarrassing.
Well, try telling us in a way that's not embarrassing.
Well, I think I drank too much and that's how I ended up here. But I'm in AA, so I don't do those things anymore.
Well, that's embarrassing as hell.
Margot, if you can't help, will you just shut up?
I'm sorry. Amy, I apologize. You were trying to be helpful. What you had to say was very personal. It's just sometimes I open my mouth and blurt out what I'm thinking before I edit myself.
Well, then, Margot, why don't you tell us what you remember about last night?
Well, it was Friday, wasn't it? Well, a bunch of us from the office. I work at a law office. I'm not a lawyer, though. We decided to get together and blow off some steam. And Al, he's my boss, hates to be called Al. He decides to come with us. So we go over to Hart's, this place across the street, and play some pool and have a few drinks. I can usually win my share of drinks playing pool. And we end up staying real late, drinking a lot. We closed the place. It had been a lousy week. Al yelled at me all day long. See, he was supposed to draw up this contract and it wasn't ready. Well, I don't write them. I just type them. And he kept blaming me because he wasn't prepared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you have a tissue?
In my purse. Oh, no, wait. I couldn't find my purse this morning. Oh, God, I'm always forgetting my purse.
There's some paper towels over there on the bar. Amy? What do you remember?
Nothing much. Except for, obviously, I forgot my purse doing it.
Amy, you gotta try.
Well, my friend Janice came over last night and we went to a meeting, and I met the guy that I've been dating over there. His name's Frank, but he likes to be called Zach. And afterwards, we went to get pizza. Janice was with this guy called Benny. He's a real jerk. We were at the restaurant, and Benny and Zach passed something to each other, and it got me mad. Because I knew what it was, and they shouldn't be doing that shit, especially in front of me, or in front of anyone, for that matter. So I got pissed, and I grabbed a cab, and I left them there.
What, that's it?
I can't remember anything else. I can't even remember how I got here. God. Am I going crazy? I mean, I keep losing my purse or my keys. I don't know where they put things. And look at me. Now I'm stuck in this house with two complete strangers. I don't even know where I am, let alone where I got here.
We're both in the same boat here, all right? Nobody's gonna put you in a straitjacket. I promise. Margot? Margot?
Uh-huh.
Are you all right?
Sure.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah.
All right, well, we're trying to figure out what Amy was doing before she got here.
Do you guys really see me?
Of course we do.
Hey, we're all in this together, okay?
There's something terribly wrong going on in this house and with all of us.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, but we gotta stay rational.
You don't know what I just saw.
Well, then, why don't you calm down, stop playing 20 questions, and you tell me?
Because you won't believe me.
I'll believe you.
You think we're stuck in a dream or something. This isn't a dream, it's a goddamn nightmare.
Well, then tell us what happened.
You think you want to know, but you don't.
Hey, is it really that bad?
Worse.
Jack,
What?
why don't you go? After all, you're the man.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't the both of us go, we'll face this together, okay? Come on.
Wait. I'll go with both of you. I want to make sure my mind isn't just playing tricks on me.
Thanks, come on, come on. I mean, how could things get worse, huh? The water doesn't work, nothing works in this house, you can't get out, and but...
Oh!
Oh, Jesus.
If you two could see the looks on your faces.
If I could see the look on my face, lady, we wouldn't be in this situation, would we?
Wait, I got an idea.
She's young, you know? Listen, what are you doing? Look, there's got to be an explanation to all this, all right?
Maybe we're vampires and somebody got us in the middle of the night.
No, I already thought of that. Vampires don't come out in the daylight.
Get close together. Come on. Hey, come on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, one more time.
Ah.
1, 2, 3. All right, pass me a picture of me.
Closer. Closer. All right.
Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening.
God. Oh, my God.
Nothing's happening.
Oh, my God.
Hello, Ken. Glad you had a chance to meet. You want to hurry up? Hey!
Come on, come on, come on. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Who are you?
Oh, wait, I think I know.
What, this is Zach?
No, not this time. Let me cut straight to the chase. I'm Vincent. Last names are not important, and we are dealing with a small problem. Specifically, the system is suffering an overload, plus some people who do not want to work today. So, I can't get you to your destination until
Destination?
a bit later. I hope you'll bear with me, as if you had any choice at all, but just remember this. A kiss is just a kiss. No, things will all work out, because they always do.
Time out, fella. What the hell are you talking about?
Wait a minute, how did you get in here? Can you get us out?
That's exactly what I was planning to do. But, Oh, it's always so confusing when you first leave and, the system's breaking down. And then, I don't know, it's a bad day all around. Now, I told my supervisor this was going to happen. You think he'd listen to me? No. That's what's the problem with being only a worker. They never listen. They don't want to hear it. They got a better idea. Their ego gets involved.
Get me out of here now, or I'm going to kill you.
You're a little late for that.
Really? Huh?
Let's keep it pleasant, Jack. Intimidation, an old favorite of mine, a primitive form of violence, does not work on this level.
I got it. Inquiring minds want to know, right? You're an alien, you got a spaceship. You were right, Margot, but it's not just you. He's kidnapped us all.
How innovative. No one would ever think to look for us here.
It's nothing like that.
You're so strong, mysterious, and quite a dresser. Where are you from?
Well, originally Madison High School, Rochester, New York, but that was my last lifetime.
No, I know who you are. You're Death.
Almost. Not exactly. I think it's a little gaudy, though, don't you?
We're dead?
Yep.
We're dead.
Yep. That is the proverbial doornail. Now, look, I know it's been inconvenient, but that's the kind of a day it's been.
I thought when you died, a light appeared at the end of the tunnel, and you entered through it, and all your past friends and relatives greeted you on the other side. All the Kubler-Ross books explained it that way. Does that mean they're wrong?
No, they're right. That's exactly the way it's supposed to happen. I'm the one responsible for doing it that way. I've been busy. I haven't been able to do it for you. You're going to get it. You're all going to get it. Just not right now.
All right, fella, this is impossible. I can't be dead. I'm getting ready to close the biggest deal of my life. And if I'm dead, then my partner gets everything.
No, your partner wins the pick six. He falls in love with a waitress from Spago's. She has an affair with his son. He walks in on it. It blows his mind. He winds up as a homeless guy in Billings, Montana, where he saves a Crow Indian man from a traffic accident, then marries his sister. When he dies, they have him a big funeral for his charitable Indian works.
Impossible. My partner Sam hated Indians. Why? Because they killed his Jewish great-grandparents. They were tailors from Minsk.
When are you taking us?
Now, that's a reasonable question. These people have me dealing with more than I can handle. Almost.
You're actually Death.
Well, more like one of his assistants.
Excuse me. Death has an assistant?
3,033 to be exact. Wait a minute. Look, the population of the Earth has been growing. In the old days, up until the Middle Ages, there wasn't anybody. What the hell? He did all the work himself. He complained bitterly about it, too, all through the plague. He says, the plague. But these days, there's a lot more people. 100 billion here, 100 million there. It all adds up. So, he needs a staff just to keep things going, just to keep things straight. But when somebody big dies, like a genius, yes, or a famous writer, or the Pope, he certainly makes a personal appearance. But, for regular people, sorry. Anyway, hang out. I'll be back to get you. I gotta go to Saudi Arabia. They're having a military coup. There's bodies all over the place.
Wait a minute. You can't just leave us here.
Why not?
This is hell. This is hell, isn't it? That's what you're keeping from us. And we're going to be here for all of eternity, aren't we?
This
Go
was
ahead.
not my first choice. I want you to know that.
Well, then why are we here instead of...
Let me make it simple for you.
Please.
I've got to keep your spirit somewhere. You're neither earthbound nor to the other place yet. Therefore, in an emergency like this, we use somebody's house who's gone on vacation or maybe gone to work. But I got to get you out of here. Otherwise, that gives me a whole new set of problems.
We're at a bus depot for spirits.
That's it. I got to go. One more thing. You can't get out. It's impossible. And, I hate to admit it, but there's been a mistake made. One of you gets to go back.
Hey, wait!
Excuse me.
Which one are you?
Excuse me.
Don't!
Excuse me. Hello?
Hey! Hey!
It's okay. This didn't happen. This never
It
happened.
is not okay!
It didn't happen. Easy. Come on. Hi.
Which one of us gets to go back?
Well, who do you think? This never happened. It's fine.
Where'd he go? One of us gets to go back? Who?
Well, it's got to be me. I didn't plan on this. I finally get my life together and I end up dead. No way, it's me.
You're one of those men who only thinks about what others can do for him. You never take into consideration what you're doing to others.
What difference does it make? I'm dead. You're dead. Who cares?
I always thought that being dead would raise our consciousness. But it seems like we're the same people dead as we were when we were alive.
I can't believe I'm dead, no matter what Vinny says.
I was hoping that when I died, my soul would be able to fly to the stars of the Milky Way or down to the depths at the bottom of the ocean. But this is it. This is death, waiting in a halfway house.
Oh! It's coming to me. I can see the stupid, grinning, drunken asshole running a red light on Santa Monica Boulevard in the middle of Boys Town. I mean, I've been getting flashes of his face all day. He ruined my life. I was starting to smell the money. I could feel it rolling around in my bank account. If I'd have known you then, I'd have bought you anything you wanted. I'd have flown you first class to Paris. I'd have dressed you and into the jungles of Thailand. How about a condo in Malibu?
That's very sweet of you, but I've already done most of that stuff.
You did?
I used to go out with a drummer from a leading rock band, and we used to travel, and he'd buy me things.
I'm dead and I'm fantasizing.
I've had this fantasy lately. You know those big statues in the East? The Buddha? I have this fantasy about making love right where he rests his hands. I think making love there would be an incredible experience.
Yes.
They found my body. Oh, I can see them and hear them. Oh, God, I look awful. Can't somebody cover me up? With black plastic? Wait a minute. There's a guy who says my legs look great. He wishes he knew me when I was alive. Boy, has he got bad timing. Kind of cute, though. And he has a hell of an imagination.
Where are you?
Oh, it's too tacky. I'm in this big blue dumpster behind an all-night market.
What happened?
Classic case of being in the wrong place at the right time. I told you I'd been drinking. I didn't tell you how drunk I was. We all were. We closed the place, and on the way out, I decided to go to the ladies' room. Everybody left. I guess they forgot about me. I walked out to the car alone. When I started to unlock the door, someone came up behind me and hit me over the head. It wasn't pretty. The guy was a real pervert. Well, I certainly hope they catch the bastard before he does it to somebody else. There aren't any clues around my body. Maybe they can find something in the car. He took my car. Right after he took me. It was a brand new car, my first new car ever. It smelled divine. It was so fresh, so new. I had to get rid of my old one after I quit smoking. It reeked of cigarettes. There's so many things I want to do. I'm just not ready for this. It's not fair. I just learned how to have my own orgasm. I'm not prepared for this.
You know, maybe this isn't that necessary.
Yeah, well, we still could be alive. We could still have hope.
I mean, he said one of us is going back, right?
Yeah, but do you think he really meant it?
Well, there's a glitch in the system. Officially, we're not dead. I mean, we can still feel, right?
Well, it doesn't mean he can just pop us back into our bodies.
Well, if he can do it for one of us, maybe he can do it for all of us.
Yeah.
No one's claimed my body yet. How wouldn't that freak them out at the morgue? They're ready to do the autopsy. I sit straight up on the table and say, surprise! Imagine the looks on their faces.
I haven't been discovered yet.
Well, you know, maybe it's for the better. I mean, I don't understand this system, but it's got to account for something, right? Right? You okay? Okay. We'll be all right.
We're stupid. I went to Zach's place after I left the coffee shop, and when he came home, he was acting strange. I kept asking him if he was high, and he kept saying, no, he wouldn't go to a meeting stoned. I kind of believed him because, well, he was kind of glass-eyed, but I get that way sometimes when I eat a lot of sugar, you know, so I let it go. Then we started making love, and he wasn't really there. I mean, he was with me and everything, but I didn't really feel like he was with me. It's hard to explain, but his mind wasn't there. And then he started blaming me, playing games with my head, saying it was my fault. It was because I didn't love him, which is so ridiculous. Because if I didn't love him, I wouldn't put up with all his games. He looked like an angel, with the bluest eyes, bluer than Mel Gibson's, and this tight body.
Well, listen, folks, I feel an insecurity alert coming on here, huh?
Will you keep quiet? I want to hear about this guy. All my life I've been wanting to go out with a Zach, but I always end up with a Jack.
Look, why don't you do something useful like, I don't know, go brush your hair, all right?
Jack?
I'll let him go. What difference does it make anyway? I never had a chance to talk to someone like you.
What do you mean, someone like me?
Well, you're like those girls I used to see outside the whiskey or late at night at Cantor's. You hang out with rock and rollers, don't you? Those guys have always fascinated me.
Well, there's nothing really special about them.
Come on, tell me.
What do you want to know?
Everything. You don't know how much I've always wanted one. I mean, not to keep or anything. Maybe just for a night. Let me tell you the secret. Before the epidemic started, I went to Cantor's and I tried to pick one up myself.
What happened?
It was a disaster. We were on totally different wavelengths. I think he was plugged into Mars. I walked over to this table of guys, focused in on one of them. I tried to be charming and friendly, and they all started staring at me. I got all fidgety and nervous. Finally, I just left. I didn't get 3 steps away before they all started laughing at me.
Oh, God. That is the worst.
It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. A different kind of dying.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
Oh, I can't believe that.
No, yeah, when I was younger, there was this drummer. There are always drummers. I have this thing for drummers. They're naturally crazy or something. I guess it's because one side of their body can hold one beat while the other side can carry a completely different beat. It short circuits them or something. Anyway, the same thing happened to me with this guy at Cantor's. Oh, God. I just wanted to crawl into a hole and die. Now I am dead. And Zach's left town because he doesn't want to deal with me. God. only he had called the police right away. Oh, he's such an idiot. No, oh God. He couldn't have done that. Oh, I should have known.
You should have known what?
He was doing drugs again.
Oh.
He's accidentally stopped making love. And I must have been feeling really needy or something, because I got angry. And I started yelling, grabbing my clothes. Oh, God, I must have gotten dressed in 10 seconds flat and stormed out the door. And then when I got outside, I remembered that I'd forgotten my purse, so I wheeled around and stormed back in. Luckily, I hadn't locked the door behind me. And then when I went into his bedroom, I see Zach there, getting ready to light his freebase pipe, and I freaked. I mean, not only did he lie to me, but I'm sticking to the program and he's doing drugs again. I know I shouldn't have been judgmental, especially not that night. I went over to him and I knocked the pipe right out of his hand, and he freaked too. He stood up and he pushed me. And I must have been off balance because I stumbled back and my temple hit the side of the television.
What did Zach do?
Then he went crazy. First he thought I was knocked out, and then he thought I was faking it. And then when he realizes that I was dead, he just loses it. He starts pacing the floor, going to the phone, not calling, repeating, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And the pressure must have been too much, because then he picks up his pipe and he gets totally blasted. Afterwards, he pulls my body into the closet and leaves. I'm still there.
It was an accident. He didn't really kill you.
I know, but he didn't know that. He was doing drugs. His mind wasn't logical. Oh, God. Now he's been accused of something that he didn't do.
Help. Help. Women, you can't live with them. You can't live with them.
Why did I live my life so sheltered? So close to myself? It would have been easy enough to change. What was I afraid of? It was only life. It was only living. Now I've lost it all.
Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. You did start to do things. Remember your New Year's resolution? You went to the gym, you got your body in shape. A lot of people don't even do that. They just dream and make plans and then just let them flicker away.
Too little. Too late. Guess I thought I'd be too much. I'd go over the top or something. Instead, I ended up being not enough. Even for myself.
Well, we all make mistakes. Some of us just learn more quickly than others.
Well, I didn't learn quickly enough. And now I can't even hide. I can't sleep.
Well, you can close your eyes.
No, I can't. When I do that, my whole life flashes in front of me like a silent movie on fast forward. All my mistakes. How come we only remember our mistakes? And we forget everything we did well?
Yeah. I mean, isn't it amazing that the things that we do well take so little effort? When I do hair, things just flow.
And when I first met you, I thought I knew exactly what you were like. I had all these preconceived notions about the kind of person you were. Well, I was wrong. And now I feel like I could tell you anything. My deepest, darkest secrets. And you'd understand. Without question.
Yeah, I know how you feel. I felt the same way. At first, I thought you were this cold, hard bitch, and, well, now I know that you are.
Amy!
Hey, we can't get all serious and lose our sense of humor. Turn your head.
No wonder the guy has no body fat. He must work out 5 hours a day. Only in California could working out be considered somebody's job. I bet he gets paid to do that. What do you think?
Probably.
You look like you work out a lot.
Oh, not that much. I'm pretty lucky. I gain a little weight, go to the gym, diet a little, and it's off in about a week.
I'm there 5 days a week. I hate every minute of it. But if I eat anything that has fat in it, it sticks to me like barbecue sauce to ribs.
Oh, God, I think your body looks great.
I made a New Year's resolution, and this time I kept it. I have been working out compulsively for 5 months. Finally got into a size 6. Hard work. Feel this.
Oh, God, you feel tight.
I got compulsive about it. I was even going to start lifting weights and developing muscles. Don't worry, I came to my senses. I started talking to those female weightlifters. They don't even get periods anymore. Which isn't so bad in and of itself, but, well, it doesn't sound very healthy to me. Well, that's one thing we won't have to worry about anymore. Getting periods. Oh, those guys, they've got it so easy. No periods. They can pee any place they want. And they were never called a slut in high school.
Well, maybe you'll come back as a guy.
Now, that would be something. I'd never get out of bed.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, I'm not. I never spent the whole day in bed with a man. And I should have. Every guy I ever slept with, I don't know, it's like they had an alarm clock strapped to their ass or something. We'd make love on Saturday night. Sunday morning, they're up, they're out. It's like they're going to church or something. Even the Jewish guys. I bet you never had that problem.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm feeling this sense of release. I'm dead. What difference does it make? I mean, what can they do to me now? I dress like I live in a nunnery or something. Well, what have I got to hide? Nothing anymore. My name is Margot. It's a terrific, sexy name, and I'm gonna live up to it. I may have come into this world naked, but I'm going out in great lingerie. Woo! Why did I have to do it that way? It was wrong. I could have done it differently. So many mistakes. I miss so much.
That sounds nice.
Thanks.
Pretty soon you'll be advertising for a keyboardist, a bass player, and a drummer.
Why couldn't I have seen things more clearly?
I always wanted to play the guitar.
Yeah. I like the guitar.
I used to have this fantasy that, you know, I'd be at a party and I saw this guitar in the corner. I just picked it up, started playing. Everybody paid attention to me. All the pretty women, you know, gathered around me and wanted to do terrible things to me.
So what happened?
Discipline, I didn't have any. No, I just had the next fantasy, which was about money, power, and greed. Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. I got real nervous around you. I mean, I've been married 2 times. I got 3 kids, and I feel like a 12-year-old schoolboy around you. It's just weird.
That's nice. Men like you aren't usually nervous around me.
Uh-huh.
You usually don't even pay attention to me. I guess I intimidate straighter guys. I'm not the marrying kind for them, I guess. They'd be embarrassed to bring me home to their mothers.
Oh, my mother'd like you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know why?
Why?
Because I like you.
Wow. Hey, you want to see something?
What? Oh, my. A tattoo, that's beautiful. Yeah, that's
Thanks.
real nice. Yeah.
But I'm sort of sorry I got it.
Why?
Who ever heard of a grandmother with a tattoo on her butt?
Oh, no, that's great. I mean, that's the only thing you got to regret in life. I think you did real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. That's nice. Can I kiss you?
I like that.
Hey, kids. Time to go. Yeah. Woo, let's go, kids. Come on, you guys. Hey. That was quick.
How'd you do that?
There are certain gimmicks without which this job would be deadly. I don't get to see a lot of happy faces. Of course, unless they're terminally ill, in which case they're plenty ready to leave, and then you can't move them along fast enough.
Which one of us gets to go back?
Well, I wish it could be all of you, but cosmic rules must be faced. We've got to put things right with the universe, and then everything will be fine.
Is this some kind of cosmic joke or something?
There's some things we don't joke about, sister, and living is one of them. Of course, 90% of the people don't know how to live anyway. I'm not the right one to speak, of course. I did pretty good in my last lifetime.
You screwed up, didn't you? You screwed the pooch.
Placing blame will not make things any better.
You're right, he did.
Sure he did.
It was a real hard day. I was pressed. I mean, all right, I made a mistake. Make you feel better?
Yes.
God makes mistakes.
No, that I can. Listen, it's not like you're not going back or something. Everybody's going back eventually in some other lifetime.
Which one of us goes back now?
Yeah, whose decision is it?
The way things have been going today, I'm not going to choose. You guys do it. I mean, draw cards or pick straws or think up numbers or something. Look, all I know is I have to take two across and one gets popped back into his own body.
Is that why the three of us were thrown together?
I don't know. You got me. Wait a minute. Don't you guys know each other?
No.
I mean, didn't you ever meet before
No.
today? Well, that is strange. The old man, that is, the very old man, doesn't do anything by chance. No, if he threw you together, he must have had some kind of a reason. But his reasons are always mysterious. So, I don't even try to figure them out.
Have you ever seen him? Or her?
You ask the best questions. Oldies but goodies. The standards. Him, her, the Lord takes many forms, which is what's so funny about all those people fighting over him. I mean, him, I use him as a frame of reference. Christians say him, and boy, are their prayers bizarre. And so the Jews, and so the Muslims. I mean, I'm telling you, when those special days come along, all those holidays, the wants and the desires, they come up like an upside-down tropical rainstorm. Every drop a gimme or a want or a whiny thing. Yeah. But when I catch sight, a glimpse of this brighter than a billion suns, that's when I know things are right.
What's it like on the other side? Vinny?
You know, just because I'm dead doesn't mean I got this whole thing figured out. I'm not a mental giant. Picture a Renaissance court. Nah. Although I was a player in the Borgia court until I drank from the wrong cup of wine. No, it's a little more like the Pentagon without the warfare.
What, everybody wears a uniform?
Like in Catholic school?
No, the overall structure.
Oh, I see. It's a five-sided building, is
Let
that
me finish.
But please do.
You got God, you got the president. Then the hierarchy goes down from there. For the Christians, you got the archangels and the angels, and for the Hindus, you got the Vishnu and so forth, and you get the idea. You could say that life is just like the other side, is in fact a mirror image of the other side, except that here on Earth, you got accidents and murder and then the elected politicians.
That's it, buddy. I had enough. Now, what you got to understand is I'm right in the middle of wrapping up a computer chip deal that's going to put $5 million in my pocket, okay? $5 million. I mean, this is the biggest beat the devil deal I've ever been involved in.
And all you had to do was put up 35 grand.
Right. I mean, I got down on my knees, I begged, I borrowed, and I stole from whoever I could and whoever I knew and whoever I didn't know. I mean, this was a killer deal.
So they needed your money so they could move the chips to an offshore bank, someplace out of the country, so they could sell them to the highest bidder.
Beautiful, beautiful, perfect. I mean, God himself had to put this deal together, right? And I'll tell you, this was my one shot. This was my chance. After 23 years of struggling and beating my head against that damn wall, my one time. And it's all wiped out by some punk in a 1977 Cadillac convertible. For the first time in my life, I was going to have a life. I was going to pay alimony. I was going to pay child support. Hell, I was going to send my kids to school, get them a good education. I mean, maybe my ex-wives would start praising me instead of cursing me. Hell, man, I was going to be a hero. Touchdown! I never scored a touchdown. And all I ever wanted to really be was a hero. Just a hero. Now that is what this deal meant to me. And if it all came true, well, then maybe my kids could stand up with some pride in their heart. And maybe one day they'd go, hey, that's my dad. That's my daddy.
Whether you have money or not, it shouldn't make a difference.
I know that, okay? All right? I blew it. And that's embarrassing. But I'll tell you something, sweetie. There's a way to cure it. And there's a way to heal it, and that takes money.
You're really trying to sell us on you being the one to go back, aren't you?
Why are you so negative, huh?
Oh, so it's negative to bust you on what you're doing. You're right, and we're all wrong. Poor Jack. The world treats you so badly, don't they? But you don't. No, you maintain your self-centered dignity, don't you? I knew that about you the first time you opened your mouth, Jack. You always take care of yourself. You operate under the guise of being a real nice person, and you are a nice person as long as you can manipulate things into going your way. But when they don't, everybody's taking advantage of Jack. Oh, yeah, everybody's out trying to screw you. But you'd screw anybody, and you'd take advantage of anybody you could, wouldn't you? And you hold back and you tell half-truths just so you can pretend you've told the truth at all.
I can see you don't like me, honey.
Don't call me honey. I can see right through you. And I lay odds that a whole bunch of other people do, too. Maybe it takes them a deal or two to figure it out, but the smart ones, they figure it out when they start the deal with you. They can see how greedy and self-centered you really are.
This isn't accomplishing anything for anyone.
No, let it go on, huh? Let me take a look at her. Take a good look. Huh? Look how bitter and resentful she is of anybody trying to make good for themselves. What was it that you did in life? What were you, a legal secretary? Huh? What, you never had ambitions to go to law school and get a degree, did you, right? But you want to make wagers? Look at me. You want to make a wager? I'll bet you anything that you knew more about the law than any lawyers in the office, right?
Poor Jack. It's always about you, isn't it, Jack?
I think we should all get along.
What the hell difference does it make? We're dead!
Well, it makes a difference to me.
You think you're so smart, don't you?
After what I've been through? Yeah.
Oh, and you think your deal's solid.
Like the Rock of Gibraltar.
You plan on telling him?
You know I am.
Tell me what?
You're dealing with a man by the name of Bruce Ferris, aren't you?
Well, you did learn something at your law office after all.
And you already gave him your 35 grand, didn't you?
I told you that.
He wasn't going to show up for the meeting. He's been pulling that scam all over town. He stole one of our clients for 50 grand. The guy even went to the DA's office. He's done it to over 100 people throughout Los Angeles, not including Miami, not including Chicago, etc., etc. If you're so smart, if you've got it all together, figure that one out, Jack.
Are you serious? Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. Jesus, no.
Still want to go back, Jack?
Oh, yeah. If nothing else, just to kill the son of a bitch.
Well, Jack, when that caddy hit you, he did a pretty good job. He broke your neck. If you decide to go back, you might spend the rest of your life in one of those electric wheelchairs with only the use of 3 fingers on your right hand. These 3. You might be going to the bathroom in plastic bags and be a ward of the state. Your insurance lapsed. The other guy didn't have any.
How long would I have to live like that?
Doctors love their mechanical toys. They'd try to use you as a testing lab for about 42 and a half years.
42?
That makes you 80. Modern medicine's great, ain't it?
Yeah. I still want to live.
You might make a team of research doctors very wealthy with a nerve regenerator they develop while trying to keep you alive. Although it is possible that you could financially benefit from their discoveries.
Well, how strong is that possibility?
Change is the Earth's only constant.
You know, Vinny, I always thought that I was strong. That's a lie. I mean, I've lived my life like it was written on some goddamn dollar bill. That what you want to hear?
This isn't a test, Jack. We see things a little clearer on this side, that's all.
I hope so.
And me?
They've just gotten you to the morgue. They're laying you out.
So if I went back,
Well, that blow to your head really gave you a fractured skull. Massive contusion. I'm beginning to sound like a doctor, aren't I? Except I make house calls. House! It's late, I get silly. You got brain damage. Now, whether or not you put in the work to overcome the bad effects and live a normal life, that's really up to you.
but you know.
I can see you living in light, or I can see you living in darkness. It's really up to you.
What kind of an answer is that? You know who wins the pick 6. You know what happens to me.
Yeah, but anything I tell you now, you'll forget the minute you go back. What you will remember is that each of us influences the quality of our own life. You'll have brain damage. What you do with it, you could do great. By the way, the guy who did it to you, they'll arrest him in Utah driving your car headed toward one of those Mormon sects that still practices polygamy. They'll jail him. They'll let him out on one of those drug programs that suppresses all of his criminal desires. He'll go to work for a construction gang, and on a demolition site, a wrecking ball will crush his head.
What about Zach?
Zach gets over the Mexican border.
Oh, does he still think that he killed me?
He'll go to his death thinking that. Actually, he gets arrested in Colombia, goes to prison. It's a trumped-up charge. He's innocent, but he does 10 years. But while he's there, he decides to do something worthwhile with his life. He'll end his days helping poor street children better their lives. They'll erect a small monument to his name and memory with a candle that will always be lit.
It's so wonderful. He really does something with his life. I knew he had it in him.
You, I'm afraid, if you go back, may never be the same. You'll get more dingy. Your friends will think it's because of drugs, but later they'll find out that you have a brain tumor.
You already knew that, didn't you?
I didn't have much time. That's why I read all those books on death and dying. I wanted to find out what I was in for. God, every day that I lived, I loved living more. But I wanted a quick death. I was afraid to suffer. I'm gonna miss so much. The little things, you know? Especially the little things. Like the smell of my sheets just after they've been washed, or my cat purring in my arms, and the ocean. Everything about the ocean. How blue it is on a summer day, or during a storm with its waves crashing in the sand. How about spring, when you first notice that it's come and you walk outside and it just smells different from the day before. All of a sudden. Do you remember? The sun. The soft morning glow. Or its fierce white hot noon. God, the earth has been so good to me. There's so much to see or hear, do, learn. Chocolate ice cream. Music. Hot baths. Do people ever really realize life when they're living it, or just when they're not? It's a miracle. Every waking hour. I mean, even our dreams are filled with delight and mystery and wonder. Do we get to dream on the other side?
Amy, on the other side, you get to dream while you're awake. Anything you imagine, you'll materialize right there in front of you. Or you could go back. There are new laser techniques which might help you.
Are they safe?
Surgery's surgery. The owner of this house is returning.
They won't know that we've been here?
Oh, they might sense something, but that's about it.
Excuse me. Who gets to go back?
Jack, you remind me so much of myself about 3 lifetimes ago. May I suggest you try to think of every time you did a good deed without wanting something in return.
Wait a second, Vinny. I'm from planet Earth. I don't know about you. It's hard enough to remember a good deed. What you're saying is for a guy like me not to want something? What are you, nuts?
Dante, before he wrote the Inferno, asked God for a vision of hell. God said, in a dream, there was no such place. If God's presence was everywhere, how could there be hell? Dante disagreed. God took Dante by the hand. He brought him to a beautiful place, an ideal place. But the people made it unpleasant. There was plenty of food, Huge bowls of food. People sat on the edges of the bowls with long chopsticks. Chopsticks so long that they couldn't grab the food and stick it in their mouths. Everybody bickered. Nobody was happy. God then took Dante and brought him to another place exactly like the first, except that people fed each other, not themselves.
That's it.
Don't you get it?
You know, Vinny, you're obviously not a salesman, because I sure as hell wouldn't want to go to a place like that. Ah, well.
I get it.
I know I've been a bitch. Sometimes worse. It didn't bother me much. I mean, I thought that's the way I was supposed to be. Hard. Like life is. But I didn't look at its endless possibilities. It took dying to make me realize how short-sighted I was. I never asked for your help before. I didn't believe. But I'm not sure I can face the trials ahead of me alone. So I'm asking. Life is so full and so precious. Make sure I always see that side of it.
I hear you. I'm coming. I'm just not ready yet. Margot, let's get this thing going.
I haven't made up my mind.
Look, I suppose I'm going to be greeted by the Polish firing squad, right?
Oh, Jack, you're a trial to me. Now I know why you sent me. Jack, you gotta think better about yourself. Thoughts can be dangerous. You think something bad, it comes right back to you. That's my advice to you. Okay, people, we have no more time.
I really want to live. But Amy, if you're sure you want to go back, I'll step aside.
I'm not sure. We don't know what's on the other side.
Look, this is the second time I ever apologized. First time I didn't mean it, but I was all wrong about you.
I've got a schedule to keep. We have no more time. Folks, who's it gonna be?
Let Margot go.
Wait a second. Wait. Well, I agree. Now you make sure you tell my kids I love them.
I'll remember you both.
No, you won't. There's no more time. They're gonna remember you in the morgue for years to come. All right. Are you ready?
Well,
Yeah.
Let's go.
likes my music when I meet him way up there. If I play too sweet, I'll turn on the heat and give the angel a scare. I hope Gabriel likes my music when I meet him way on high. If I play too loud, I may draw a crowd and clutter up the sky. When I come knocking, walk at feet, we'll start rocking. There'll be angels swinging, golden bells will be ringing. Whoa, yeah, I hope Gabriel likes my music when I climb that golden stair. If my horn is sharp, I'll play the harp. He says no, I'll go low. I hope Gabriel likes my music. We're gonna be up to heaven.